Hey, today with this string and this measuring tape, I'm going to show you why straight putts are the hardest ones to make and why you must keep the putt on the high side. One of the things I want to talk about today is just how important it is when you're making putts and the science of where the ball can enter the hole based on how you read the green and whether you're on the high side or the low side. Right now, this putt breaks, it's probably about 10 feet and it breaks right to left. You can see that when I roll this ball here, the ball's gonna move slightly to the left. So that's on the right side of this hole. From this point is the high side. Watch this putt when I hit it to the left of the hole. This would be considered the low side. Now, I'm gonna show you the science of why having the ball on the high side of the hole, which means this side of the hole if it's breaking from this side, or if this putt broke left to right, that would be the left side of the hole, why it's so important to keep the ball on the high side, because the hole is actually bigger. I know it sounds kind of weird, but check this out. So with this string, I want you to look at this and come up here close to the hole, and we're gonna look at how this hole and the ball and the way this whole thing works. Now, the hardest putt is a straight putt. Here's why. I grab my Sharpie and I'm gonna show you when I look at this hole, I'm gonna draw lines on the hole. And I'm going to show you if the putt's coming in straight, let's just say this is the straight putt, that the only place the ball can actually enter is from right here to about right here. If it's going straight, it's going to miss the hole. If it catches, it can catch from there to there. Otherwise, it's going to miss the hole. Now let's measure that. Let's measure from red line to red line there, and we'll go all the way around that. I'm going to measure how much space I actually have. All right, so it's right there. So that spot right there is the distance. Now remember, this ball is rolling right on its edge. So that's how much opportunity this ball has to go in. So I'm gonna give you the exact distance there. It's approximately, if you look at that, it's 5.5, and let's just say the string isn't perfectly straight there. Let's say it's close to about 6 inches. So even if it was a little more than that, you got maybe 6.5 to 7 inches of where the ball can actually go in if it's going dead straight. Now, watch this. If the ball is on the high side, so if it's coming in from the right angle here on the high side, or if it's coming from this angle, it can actually come in here, come in the front edge, and then because it's on the high side, it can actually come in the back edge. So it can come all the way back here, maybe even all the way over to here, because it's coming in from this angle. So let's measure that. Let's go from the front edge. I know this isn't exact measurement here, but it'll be pretty darn close. So we're going to measure that, draw a little red line there. Now look, let's measure that. Now you'll notice, now I'm closer to the 7.5 inch mark when I go all the way around. So it's an inch more, and I know that's not perfect measurements. I know there's probably somebody that has better science than this, but I just want to show you that from here to here, when the ball is going straight, has a lot less opportunity for the ball to go in. When it's coming in from here, it has all these different opportunities to go in the hole. That's why when you're practicing putting and you're reading greens and you're on the course, it's mandatory that you pay a lot of attention to what's happening next to the hole, because the ball's going its slowest. So let's say I'm hitting this putt from back here, and I know it breaks right to left. My goal is to keep the ball on the right side of the hole, on the high side. So in other words, line that ball up on that right side of the hole, make sure I give it enough on the right side, and then try to keep it over there too hard, but that's on the high side. So I'd rather miss the putt. The other thing I want to point out to this is really interesting. So you see the speed of that putt. It came up on the high side and it missed, and it's a foot past the hole. Watch this. If I hit that same speed of putt on the low side, so that one is about maybe 10 inches past the hole. That same putt on the low side, same speed, watch where that goes. So that same speed is 1.5 feet, because that same speed hits on this low side and it's going to go further from the hole than the same speed going up the hill on the high side. So not only high side matters for opportunity of the ball going in, high side matters for when you miss. You notice most three putts for me, most three putts come from misreads. not hitting bad putts, misreads. Like I misread where the high side is. So again, if I have 2 putts and I hit one high side, that's low side, so watch where that goes, okay? Now I hit one high side, okay, miss on a high side. That one won't go as far past on the same speed. So I'm always looking for where is the high side of the hole. So let's do a quick read. Let me do a quick read with you. So I'm gonna go about 20 feet here. So here's how I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna get over here so I have more of a break. So I'm seeing a little to the right actually, then it goes up and to the left. So about where that, I'm gonna put about where that measuring tape is in the pen. Keep it on that line. That's the high side where it can go in. And I didn't hit enough break, but not a problem because it just stayed to the right. I'm gonna go a little more break on this one. Again, so that one had the opportunity. So when it's over here, you can see it's dying this way and it's giving it more opportunities to go in the hole. So interesting experiment if you want to understand. Straight putts are the hardest putts. They have a hard time finding the hole because the hole is actually smaller, it has less opportunity. High side putts have all this opportunity when they're hit the right speed, like that last putt, which can go in. And if you miss them on the high side, you have a shorter putt coming back. Hope that helps you understand a little bit about why reading your putts, getting them in from the high side, they call the pro side, is a very important part of putting.